Welcome to Milestone with course in the episode 7 of How to Become Doctor in Australia. Today in this episode, we will dive into step-by-step approach of how to create EPIC and AMC account. The first step is you simply need to type Australian Medical Council in your search bar, and when it opens the searches of Australian Medical Council, simply open the amc.org.au. Then it will take you to the page that looks like this, in which you open the International Medical Graduates tab, and then you will proceed to check eligibility and how to apply. You have to check the eligibility of your medical school, medical degree and graduation year. On this, it will take you to a place like this, in which you have to fill out your country name, and then it will show the list of medical schools of that country. You will select your relevant medical school and it will take you to World Directory of Medical School. In this, you simply need to go through the program details and sponsor notes, for which it tells that which graduation years are included in the eligibility. Then when you find that your medical institute is eligible and you are eligible to apply, then you simply need to go to ECFMG, and AMC website says that you have to do it by My InThealth, but My InThealth is currently in transition. So they say that existing online services are restored. In future it will shift to My InThealth. So again, what previously are the existing online services? It is the famous one, that is EPIC. So for this you have to click on for physicians, and then use the EPIC, use electronic portfolio of international credentials physician portal. It will take you to page like this, in which you have to create your EPIC account. If you are a new one, you have to establish your EPIC account. Make sure before getting started you have these documents with you, which include photograph, your passport, and then your medical education number, medical education information, and your medical license information, and in case if you have any ECFMG identification number. When you have your relevant data, then you can click on continue. The next page will look like this, in which you have to fill out your biographics, medical school, medical registration, photo or passport, and then at last a summary will come, in which you have to provide your declaration, and then a payment need to be done. In biographics, you have to provide an input for your name that is in accordance with your passport, your contact information, and make sure that the email address is correct, because this is the mailing address with which they will correspond to you. You have to provide your other biographic information, your date of birth, birth country, citizenship at birth, citizenship upon entering medical school, current citizenship, your CNIC national identification number, and your USMLE or ECFMG identification number. So if you are doing it for the very first time, you will not be having any of your ECFMG number, so you will be selecting no. And do you have any ECFMG international credential service identification number? Again no, and you will continue. The next tab you have to do regarding your medical school. If you are a student, tick on this. If you are a graduate, tick on this, and then you have to add information relevant to your medical school. You have to select your medical school country, city, and medical school name. If it is not shown over here, you can manually add your medical school over here. Then you have to add your student identification number, the starting date, ending date, the date medical degree was issued, and the title of medical degree, that is Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery for MBBS. After filling this data, it will look like this. If you have attended other medical school, then add your information, and after doing this, continue. Here you have to add the authority which has issued you the license. For Pakistani student, it is Pakistan Medical and Dental Council. So you have to add your relevant information over here. Organization to which you are applying in case of Australian Medical Council, it is AMC, Australian Medical Council. You have to upload your photograph and follow all the guidelines that they have mentioned regarding image. Then again, following their requirements, you have to upload image of passport. Further, you have to provide your additional information or passport information. After filling out your passport information, click on continue. And then after providing your photo and passport, it will take you declaration page in which there will be boxes for declaration purpose. So read them and then tick them. Later on it will take you to the summary page in which there will be whole summary of what you have already filled. When you will say yes to that, it will take you to the payment option. You have to pay 130 USD for your EPIC account creation. They will respond to you via email that they need 3 business days for ECFMG account to establish. Till then, they provide you with a temporary username and password which you can use to access the EPIC account. So once account is created, then you use this site to log in. After 3 days, you will be getting a mail that your EIF has been established. Then you again log into your and go to my identity documents, and from here you download your EPIC identification form, which is EIF. After downloading this EIF form, you again go to your email where they have sent you an email regarding notary verification. You have to open notary via the link they have given you in the email address. Via notary, you have to schedule your call. Once you schedule your call and the day arrives or the time arrives, you have to keep your passport ready. They take no more than 5 minutes for your verification. And after verification, in 3 days, they send your report to EPIC, and then your whole account creation process is completed. Now, the second major step is creating AMC candidate account and portfolio. So you have to simply type AMC account and it will take you to this page, AMC candidate account. Here you have to sign up. And create your account using the same mailing address that you have used in the EPIC, and then provide your passwords. You have signed up, you can log in your account via the email and password you have already used. It takes about 2 to 3 days to get your candidate number. Once your candidate number arrives, you log in and your landing page look like this. Here you have to create your AMC portfolio, for which you have to keep some of the documents beforehand, that is photo, passport, your signature, and if there is any difference between your name or signature, then to keep some evidence or declaration. And you now proceed to create AMC portfolio application. This application, you go step by step. First you have to provide your details, name according to your passport, your personal details, your address. Then you have to provide your ID photo according to the requirements they have mentioned. You have to provide your passport with signature on it, following all the requirements, and passport details. You have to provide an image, scanned one or photographed one of your signature. Your EPIC ID. Your EPIC ID will be on the right hand side of your EPIC portal. You click on next. Now you have to provide information regarding your medical degree, final medical diploma or primary qualification, your name on document, country, medical school, degree, year completion, and after adding you proceed to next. If you have any postgraduate qualification, you can add it over here and then proceed next. Those who are applying by the standard pathway, the requirement is to have your primary qualification or final diploma. So postgraduate qualification is not really needed for the standard pathway. If there is any difference between your name or there is any difference between your signatures on different documents, then you can provide your evidence over here and then proceed toward next. So if you are applying by the specialist pathway, you have to select your specialist college, but for standard pathway you do not need to select any. Proceed to next. Here comes the payment tab and you have to pay an amount of about 642 Australian dollar. It will take you back to your landing page after payment. After your AMC candidate portfolio is created, you log into your EPIC account and here you go to my credential tab and upload your credentials. You upload your final medical diploma or relevant credentials that you need to verify, because the main thing is primary source verification. And now arrives the most important step, that you have to upload your credentials. So after uploading your credentials, it asks you to select to whom you want to send your report. In case of AMC, you have to select Australian Medical Council, to whom you want your EPIC report to be sent. Here you need to provide the payment for the document verification. That will be $100. After payment, proceed to checkout. In few days, you will be getting a mail that your document has been verified and the report has been sent to the relevant authority that you have selected. In case of AMC, it is Australian Medical Council. So you log into your Australian Medical Council website into your account and see the verification report. If it says you are eligible, then it is now the time that you can book your exam. So this was all about the creation of EPIC and AMC account. Hope it helps.